Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session of Computer Applications in Finance. Today, we are going to discuss a very small but very powerful tool of Excel, which is what if analysis or sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis is basically a very strong tool which helps us to determine how different values of independent variable affect a particular dependent variable under a given set of assumptions. So let's start our calculation of the sensitivity analysis. Over here, you can see a small table have been created for the calculation. In this table, we actually want to calculate that how much external funds are required by the company if the sales growth rate increases from 1% to 2%, 3%. So over here, we are going to give the values for which we want to calculate. Let's say we want to check that if the sales growth rate is 10%, then how much external funds are required? If these are 12%, if these are sales growth rate is 15%, 18%, any values you can put over here, 22%, 25%, or 30%. So these are the sales growth rate. These are basically our independent variables. The dependent variable in this case is the external funds required by the company for the financing of these sales growth rate. So over here, external funds required by the company, we already calculated these in our earlier calculations. So we are simply going to put in the value from the earlier calculations. So external funds required by the company for 2021 are 53.99 million. So this is the data for which we want to calculate the sensitivity analysis. Now, simply, we will select all this data, but make sure about one thing. The first very important thing is your data, which is your dependent variable, must be linked with the data. It should not be a hard value. Now, select all the data and go to the data tab on top. In the data tab, you will find what if analysis under the forecast. So click on what if analysis and then click on data table. When you click on data table, a small window will pop up. In this window, you have to give the value of the independent variable, which is in our case is the sales growth rate. So simply click on the value of the sales growth rate. So in this case, the sales growth rate for 2021 is 16%. We are simply clicking and click OK. It will give us the sales growth rate. And when you go down, you will see that the sensitivity analysis should work, but it's not working. If the same problem is with you in the Excel, then you can do one thing. You can go to the file on top, and in the file, go to options. In options, you will find a tab under formula. In the formula tab, there will be calculation option. Most probably for you, the automatic except for data table might be highlighted. So please switch this to automatic and then come outside by clicking OK. When you click OK, then you will see that your calculations will be working very, very smoothly. Now you can see that this 53.99 million external funds required are basically associated with 16%. If the sales growth rate would have been 10%, then these are the external funds required. And you can see that as the growth rate, sales growth rate increases, then the external funds required to finance the operations of the company, they are also increasing. And also the same thing is being highlighted in the graph underneath. So thank you for watching. Hope so this video will help you to effectively calculate the sensitivity analysis or what if analysis.